After Tuesday's big slump in grains, there was a turnaround midweek. Ag Day's Michelle Rook has more on the volatility right now in Markets Now from Commodity Classic.
Welcome to Markets Now. I'm Michelle Rook with Brian Doherty of Total Farm Marketing. Well, Brian, as we navigate through all the volatility of tariffs and retaliatory tariffs, what should we be doing, first of all, for a soybean producer?
Yes, so soybean producer, you're up against a lot right now. You're up against good crop conditions in Brazil and harvest. You're up against weaker technicals and weaker fundamentals with the tariffs in place. So if I'm a farmer and I'm holding too many soybeans or I'm not comfortable, sell the soybeans. All arrows point to lower yet on the soybean market. But I'd also look at some reownership. Things are still of good value to end users and to the world market. So I'd look at retained ownership out to maybe August or September, some type of an option strategy that keeps you on the long side of the market but with a quantified risk.
Risk management a little different for corn because we have had that better demand base, or not?
Yeah, much different. Farmers did a really good job of rewarding the rally with corn sales, so unless you're excessively heavy on corn inventory, I'd just hold pat right now. A number of things. World stocks to use in corn is at a 10-year low level. The amount of corn value that has been lost with the tariff talk alone just over the last 2 weeks is about 15 to 17%. That's almost a full tariff. Take into account the dollar is lower than it was in January. Corn is all of a sudden a good value again to the end user. And we saw that with some sales already on the books. And we saw today twice the market had a double dip with double-digit losses and came back and finished respectably lower, but only 3 to 4 cents lower.
So if you are an end user here, especially a livestock producer, with this pullback, how much inventory should you be pricing or locking in?
Yeah, we can do a time zone, I would say up to 6 months or 50% of your expected usage for the rest of the year. But get something done, get something in place. We'll leave the downside for some, but now's the time to act. World supplies are too tight not to.
All right, thank you so much for helping us monitor or, I guess, navigate through these volatile times. Brian Doherty with Total Farm Marketing. That is Markets Now. We'll have more Ag Day coming up. Watch Markets Now with Michelle Rook on the Farm Journal YouTube channel, keeping you updated throughout the day on the markets at the open, midday, and close. Find out what moved the markets today and what to expect the market to do next.
To discuss marketing strategies, call 800-334-9779